up YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some Route 2 once more. Grinding along, making some crazy progress. I think since the last video, I've honestly only done one quick ascension, I think. Maybe two, but I think only one. Again, I don't want to promise that. It's hard for me to remember. There's no way to like go actually track it, but I'm pretty sure I've only done one. And as you can see, we're still grinding along. We have some decent lasting skills. I think most of these are lasting. Like that lasts for quite a while. And then everything else is like an hour and a half, which isn't bad. Just kind of activating it all. I think that we may have already reached 20 with. As far as these go, 28 rubies, and yeah, sure. We'll revive you both because I really don't want to go on recruitment quests. I'm just trying to get them all to higher levels, obviously. No one's really up there yet, but maybe a little 24. I mean, I guess 24 is not bad. It's just like 24 is nice, but it's like it's gonna add. If it completes, it's a 2-day quest. It's gonna add 40 rubies. It's like I get so many more rubies anyways. That's really not even adding all that much. And it looks like we are actually going to use. I thought we were gonna need to use one, but just for example, I mean, you can see right here how many hero souls we kind of have compared to what we're jumping to. This is a pretty big jump, and I'm gonna do it now actually. Let's pop into that. Again, we're gonna have a pretty crazy advancement here. Things have been going, like I said, extremely well as far as pushing goes. Let me put these into the calculator real quick and pull these up. We'll see how high our abilities are jumping, which should be again a relatively big jump. Yeah, I mean that's gonna go up to what? Yeah, 4-4. Yeah. That's a pretty big jump, which is just going to in turn make another really big jump. At some point, will obviously slow down, but I don't think it's going to happen until we get close to high zone, or not high zone, close to like maxing the run, which would be like 400-something thousand. But it'd be kind of weird if it went this fast all the way to that, so I'm not really sure. Again, Route 2 is kind of unpredictable a little bit at this point still for me. Trying to figure out exactly where I'm going to get to with each, ascension, I guess you could say. I guess it's quick ascension, but whatever. Because we're not actually doing real ascensions, because I refuse to do that. Major jumps in these. Looks like the same thing, actually. One more. I didn't notice that, but bam. And then we drop a bit for these couple. Bub. And then finish up with the admin, which, again, is alright. Here we're probably going to start losing some efficiency. Yeah, treasure chests were down really far on efficiency. Primal chance we're starting to go down, and that'll obviously work its way down really, really low to, the 1%, I think is what it goes down to. I think they both go down to 1%, right? I don't think those have a minimum. But, yeah, they don't. It would say it there. So they'll both go down to their 1%. That HP scaling, I forget when it kicks in, but that's obviously when it'll actually slow down a little bit. I don't know exactly what it is, and it'll just make the runs a little bit slower. I don't think it'll like dead hold us or anything though. I don't think we're gonna have really any of that, to be honest. I think it's gonna be a relatively smooth trip kind of all the way through this. But again, it's still a little unpredictable, so I'm not really sure. We got a ton of gold there. We were like 9K is what we were getting. When we put all those into Pluto, it jumped up a crazy amount. Which is cool. So we're actually relatively close to this. I mean, I think we're gonna go through that fine without a problem. I think this might be a couple people's run, honestly, because this is like one of the bigger ones. I know this is like CAD, but we might get Alabaster as well. I'm not really sure. Exactly. I mean, we might even push more through them. It might be the rest of the Rangers here. We honestly might finish up the Rangers completely on this Transcendence. Again, this is we're pushing like 400,000, so it's pretty big. We need to get pushed to a total of 18,000 ancient souls, so that's a large sum. I don't know if at that point we'll be able to spare 150 levels worth to put into here, so then we can go idle. I kind of want to make it work if we can, but it's going to depend on how much we need to put into all of these, as I really don't want to do multiple transcendences, trying to reach each new breaking point. I kind of want to just do it all in one attempt at the breaking point. I know some people have been like pushing for like half what they need at like this stage of the game now. They'll push like what the half that they need, and then they'll climb up real quick, claim all those angels to help like push easier and whatnot. I think if we just kind of go for the big push to it, I think we'll be all right. But again, we'll kind of play it by ear. But anyways, we're gonna come back with a bunch more updates in this, and I'll let you guys know, obviously, with what's going on. And just for the record as well, I want to show this. I know some of you guys like to see where I'm at time-wise, so you can kind of compare it to where I was last video, and then obviously where we're going to be next part of this video. So 42 hours in, almost 43 hours in, over 100 and basically 8K zones. We're pushing along nicely. Alrighty guys, so we have made a decent bit of progress. I don't think I've actually did any quick ascensions between. I'm not positive. You guys could be able to tell if you guys really want by looking at the last clip and seeing like what these look like. I don't think we did. I think we were at the 800 mark because we were going up a ton. They're getting like 50% there as far as that goes. I mean, it's obviously more than 50%, but you know what I mean. Out of like 800 to 1200, it's kind of what how I'm explaining that. But anyways, we're doing really well on Rubies still. We're just gonna obviously do that. I mean, that's my plan. We're gonna just keep doing that. I don't see why I'd want to do it differently. Next run, or next run attendance, I have an idea. Even if we don't go full idle, we're definitely going to have a hybrid setup to an extent. Where like after I do a quick ascension, I'll do like an 8-hour time lapse to push farther, so I can push through it a little quicker. Hopefully, I've been kind of like trying to think of better strats. I haven't tried that out, and I really don't know if that'll work. But that's kind of an idea I was thinking. So it's definitely something I'm going to obviously try. But real quick, let me load this into the calculator and get all this imported. I'm opening the wrong clicker heroes. Bam, that could have been bad. Let's pop in here and boom, nice little jumps. Actually, this is gonna be a massive like improvement. Some crazy progression off of this. I keep opening the wrong clicker heroes. Bam. We got our gold peeps. This is where we'll see some like. We're going to see the gold jump quite a bit with this one here. Boom. See that jumps up a lot. And it starts to bring in a crazy amount of gold. So that's pretty sweet. We're definitely going to be skipping probably a little bit of progress. I think these are both the same. I'm actually not even going to double check. I'm going to believe I looked at that really quickly, right? I did. And then Dora is also pretty much the same, just with one more. And it didn't let me put it. Bam. It actually did put it, just didn't update, so we updated a little more than we needed, but that's not going to be a big deal. Chronos. Bam. Bub. These are all a little over the place. Very different this time. Normally they're the same. Maybe they just haven't evened out yet. Maybe I messed up last time or something. They generally like even out. This one's not even above 4,000. Interesting. Oh, it's because we have more into car, actually. That's why. We have a lot more levels in the car, so it's going to be a lot higher levels because it's going to just be more efficient. I have actually decided to put the auto-clicker here because I was being lazy. Honestly, thought last night I was going to be able to afford that, and I thought I was going to push farther, but it didn't. But this is kind of my setup. I did just get a couple relics that I probably should have did with you guys. These ones are all trash. But sadly, they're both for super clicks. So now we have 2 for super clicks there, and then this one has a sub portion of super clicks, which is also our golden click one. So our super click is literally lasting for 6 days right now, which is ridiculous. I mean, I really wish it was like golden clicks. I mean, golden clicks is already 18 hours. You really don't need to worry about it too much. But we got some other stuff. I mean, this lasts for 20 hours. If we could get this to last, I mean, all of them. We want to try to get all of them to last a decent bit of time. So if we get things with like double, that's awesome. Like this is really nice. But I mean, having these just makes that ridiculous timer. But anyways, we'll probably come back with one more update at some point. Right, guys, we are back with the final little update of the Route 2 grind for this video. 177. I don't think this is much after we were, where we were. I actually had a pretty inefficient weekend as I really just wasn't around. So, anyways, we have gotten a ton of Rubies grind, as I have been, whenever time I've been touching my computer, even if I haven't been able to quick ascend and, apply Rubies, or apply, all the hero souls and stuff, I've still been doing that. So we have been making progress here. I haven't actually gotten all these, like, reactivated and, energized and stuff. This doesn't last that long. We definitely need an auto-clicker for that. This one lasts a while, right? Oh, no, okay. So I need to get that energized and have an auto-clicker on that, too. This one, I think, is good, right? No, that's not long either. a couple of these. I got to get it all sorted. I actually had to close this game down, so it kind of threw everything off at one point. But let me, ooh, it's not even trying to save to the right spot. What is that? Let me find the correct save location for this file, otherwise I'm going to have a problem trying to, you know, pull up the info if I ever need to. We'll save it there. Bam. Nice. Let's get that kind of imported. I think it'll be a fairly decent jump. I don't think it was, like, insane. We'll actually look at it real quick. Actually, can't really look exactly, but we'll see. Oh, I'm pulling up the wrong clicker heroes once again. No, over here, it's going to be a relatively good jump. That's going to be good. That's not bad. I'll take it. It seems to have definitely slowed down. I'm pretty sure our HP scaling has kicked in, as it does seem slightly slowed down. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. I'll get to really know as I play this out from this point, although it's kind of already late at night, so I might not even get another quick ascension in. That might actually be all I get, which would be really unfortunate, again, because it's just kind of inefficient playing, but it'll have to do. Anyways, drop that into Morgue there, and then grab all the little guys. All the little guys here, level these guys up. I'm going to probably wait one more ascension, then I'll level up all of, like everything else. All these, like, our skill ones. We'll probably wait one more time and then do those. I think you were just 2 more? No, actually that's way more than it wanted to be. But that's okay. Not going to really affect much. It might just make my, either Bub here or Atman a little less. Actually, it wouldn't affect Bub, or it wouldn't affect Atman. I think it made my Bub not quite the level it wanted to be. But that's alright. It's not going to make too much of a difference. We should still have, like, yeah, you can see monsters per zone still really, really good. And then, boss health. Boss health is, I guess, a big one. That's really good, too. I feel like that's higher than, like, it needs to be. I don't know. That's what the spreadsheet was saying that we were looking at. But we've already started to gain some. We do need to get that up to 18,000 total, which is quite a bit. See right here, we're not even quite at 8K alone. It's a big grind. Like I said, it's like 400 something thousand. I do think I got some quests in here we could go through real quick too. Some more rubies we're pulling in. Bam, and then you must have just died going out, but it's alright. We'll get you. Actually, I'm gonna go up here and send you out on that. I don't like that. This one I don't care about sending them out in 5-minute ones, so kind of the longest quest, the better. Just because it's more for levels until they kind of get up there, and once they're up higher level, then I'll actually care a bit. 2 hours there. We'll go for the 24 and the 4. Sweet. So that'll be a decent bit of rubies coming in if all of them live. Ooh, look at that. Mythical. That's sweet. Anything decent? We are looking for some new upgrades for sure. I just want to check them all out real quick. Will we have anything for skills? Anything for skills? There's that, which is metal detector. I don't care about another super clicks. Jeez, man. I don't need any more super clicker ones. We have super clicker. Super click. And then I think this has part of it. Yeah. That's mainly for keeping him up. Oh, that's why. I looked at that wrong. I said I could have sworn we had golden clicks up. I didn't realize I was at a metal detector. You guys probably already yelled at me for that. Yeah, we did have that up. I thought so. That one we do want to get going though. And I think it would be worth having it on you too, because you don't last long, right? Yeah, an hour and a half, and this is an hour and a half, and that one went permanently up as well. I'm not gonna put an auto clicker on it yet, but I'm gonna take it off there. I guess we'll replace. I'll replace that. I mean, it makes it last longer than what that did. That's actually better than that, isn't it? No, it's not. Any other ones? It's another super. Oh God. I mean, that one's better than that. All right, whatever. Let's drop those. It doesn't really matter. We're coming up to the final upgrade of Lilin fairly soon, and we'll be moving on to CAD. Which would be kind of nice to do. Let's just get that up and running. So that's all we need. Those are the only ones that actually need it. That's okay. It'll actually last a long time anyways, but we do want to energize it. And yeah, we're at a pretty good spot. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, please smack the like button. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!